The stock market is rigged. There's no way they were going to let us have two nice tradable sessions back to back. They just killed people today. But the funniest thing, this is funny, right? This trade right here, 1227. Look at that score, 4,566. Now, in this moment, this frame of time, some Wall Street lizard bought like $4 million worth of 515 calls at the ask. That is really strange. That is really weird to see an order of that size on a day. We've already moved up, right? The price action is kind of crappy and volume's going down, right? And they just get absolutely turbo annihilated, destroyed. I mean, this thing's never in profit. I mean, a 515 call here, down to here, we're in the Discord just like asking like, hey, how much is that thing worth? I think right here, 1458, it was like down 500K if they didn't close out. Insane. We call that getting Ericked. This is an Eric trade. This is someone doing something weird, thinking they're going to wing it, Leroy Jenkins type stuff, and they get crushed. That's markets. I mean, if they followed rigged, why are they even trading in low volume anyway? It's normal. Why are you putting on a $4 million trade? Who knows? Who knows? Shout out to Corbin. I think he was the original person who came up with the Eric reference. But let's look at this. We open volumes pretty high, okay? We go up, we come back down. But what we need to remember about the open session is like we can trade this thing if we see multiple strikes, right? We only touch one red line here. Not worth doing, not even worth looking at or considering. So when we move into the middle, 1030, okay? Volume is just falling off a cliff. No one is trading this thing. And what you need to know in your head when you see this, check the rig chart. If Wall Street isn't participating, do you need to participate? Right? If Wall Street is not buying options, do you need to be buying options? I mean, you can, obviously. Free country, whatever. But do you need to? Is it going to be great? Is it going to be tradable? Absolutely not. I mean, this is a great return, right? You're getting 153%. But that's not an easy trade, right? That's a long holding period. But let's say you wanted to. You're locked in, whatever. You hate your job, you hate your life, you just want to trade options every single day. I know the feeling. 523.89, where it comes in at. We want to buy this above the strike, out of the money, because even though price action isn't going anywhere, we need to have in our head like, hey, we might go to 2 strikes, we might go to 3 strikes. There's no reason to be taking this here. You want it above 524. So if you see it, you're like, hey, I'll just wait. And this is the interesting part. The Eric is actually the highest point of the entire day. This person got absolutely killed. Would love if Bloomberg, CNBC, whatever, the fake news media out there, just like, hey, there was a really large option trade today at 1227. What was the hedge? What was the point? Who knows? When this comes in, like we want to get bullish. Like you want to get super bullish. It's possible that we just rip from that moment. But when we look at it, right, it comes in, okay, we're going to check the chart, we're going to see. Immediately starts going down, okay? It just starts going down. There's no reason to get into that. Like you want this 524.20, 524.30, looking like it's running to 525. I mean, it's not. It's just terrible. They got Ericked. It is what it is. Maybe if you're really degen and intelligent and good at this, you're taking the bear up here above 524 when you see price starts moving down. But like, that's it. Let's look right here. Okay, here we are. 1402. What's PS on this? Minus 1.91. We really haven't moved at all. Okay? Do you even count this as one strike down? Maybe. We want this 2 down, and you don't even get that. I mean, it bounces here. Volume fell off a cliff. It was awful. Terrible. We pushed an update today that will change tradeability right here based on when it goes under 90%. But it kind of broke some things. So it should be ready to go tomorrow. So this should have shifted from normal to hard mode, which, like, this is hard. You hit 523 and it just goes back down. Save your mental energy for a good day. Like, don't even waste your time. That's it. The Q, equally as terrible today. The interesting thing is, if you took bulls below the blue, you won 2 out of 3. Because you win this one here, you know, you're getting 59%, probably to here, but we're definitely selling as soon as this big bear comes in. You're taking this one right here that we actually made some money on, 94%. I think we got a little bit more. We can flash it up here. But that's it, right? You can freelance on this. So was in the gym today, product update. We're going to ship end of the month, next month. Don't even know what day it is. I guess it's the 21st. Will be based on setups we see happen pretty regularly. So one of those is the 1300 nuke. Typically between 1300, 1330, if we are above the blue line and it's chopping, you're going to get nuked. And that is a perfect textbook example of it today. All right, 12 o'clock, what happens? Blue line, most powerful force in the universe, pulled price back up there, and we just 449, ping, 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 ping. If you're ever in a trade and that is happening to you, and you are in calls, get out, because you're going to get smoked. And that's what happens here. And it's like crazy because we get a 1, 2, you get 3 strikes down, right? 449 to 446, that's 3. We don't even see any big trades up here. What does that mean? It means Wall Street isn't really messing with it. This is just algos. Pure algo on algo violence. Pure killing as many calls, puts, whatever as possible. I'm like, that's what happens, right? Okay, we open high today. Oh, we go lower. Everyone thinks it's all over. Oh, we go back up right to the blue line. All-time highs. Let's just keep ripping, baby. And then they just close it lower the entire time. This one here, 25%. You're probably getting that, like, if you buy it in this instant and sell it. Let's look at it. Yeah, buy it instantly, sell it instantly, because 447 goes into the money. But we really want that down here. Why? Middle of a nuke. Volume is, close to 100%. We can assume it's going to go to 3 strikes. And if you played it here, and I guess here again too, you made a little bit of money. But just like, hey, this is hard mode. We don't want hard mode. If you're going to trade when it's difficult, small to medium, just for fun, hey, if you were freelancing outside of the system, you made some money. if you were crazy and wild and bought this after you just moved down 2 strikes and you held it until the end, you got 98%, close to 100% buying and holding. But nothing here is particularly good except for this swing and this one, because we went bulls below the blue. You get that? And you could have retried it right there. But hey, not every day is great, especially rare that they give us a couple in a row. Tomorrow is Friday. That means AMD, NVIDIA, Tesla, all the big names are 0-day options. It should be epic. We'll see you guys then. Come join us at Rigged AI, $20, 20 days. What's not to love?